Leo Haggerty, Amped Up Sports. It's Wednesday, November 20th. Time for my Bolts of Lightning column. Let's get right to it. A great three-game segment for Tampa Bay. 3-0 with the first two convincing wins over the hottest teams in the National Hockey League in Winnipeg and New Jersey. Then to finish off the triad with a comeback triumph over Pittsburgh. The possible 6 point was attained, and here's how it went down. Enjoy. Lightning 4, Jets 1. Tampa Bay stormed out to a 3-goal lead and defeated Winnipeg 4-1 Thursday at Amalie Arena. With the victory, the Lightning advanced 8-6-1 for a total of 17 points. The Jets fell to 15-2, and that equates to a league-leading 30 points. For the 9th game in a row, the Bolts den at the scoreboard first. Forward Jake Guentzel took a nifty pass from Nick Paul and lit the lamp to give Tampa Bay an early 1-0 advantage. Defenseman Ryan McDonough recorded the other assist at 7:24 of the initial stanza. Tampa Bay increased their lead to 2-zip early in the middle period. Forward Brandon Hagel deposited the biscuit in a basket at 3:10 with defenseman Nick Perbix and defenseman Emil Lilleberg getting the helpers. In less than a minute, the Lightning quickly pushed that margin to 3-0. Taking advantage of a power play opportunity, forward Anthony Cirelli redirected a shot from the high slot to record his 100th goal as a member of the Bolts at 4:07. Assists were credited to defenseman Victor Hedman and forward Nikita Kucherov, and it looked like Tampa Bay was off to the races, but not so fast, my friends. The Jets cut the deficit to 3-1 with a goal at 6:54 of the second period, and that was the score at the conclusion of the first 40 minutes of play. Both goalies were the story in the final period, and the Bolts finished the scoring with 21 ticks left in regulation, with Guentzel recording an empty netter for his second of the evening. The assist was credited to defenseman Eric Chernak, and goalie Andrei Vasilevsky earned the win, turning away 23 of 24 shots, and it was the 300th victory of his career. Let's get to the next game. Lightning 4, Devils nothing. Tampa Bay scored first again and rode the tide of a hot goaltender to post a 4-0 triumph over New Jersey Saturday at Amalie Arena. The Lightning improved to 9-6-1 for a total of 19 points. The Devils dropped to 12-7-2, and that equates to 26 points. For the 10th consecutive game, the Bolts put up the initial marker of the contest. This time it was Paul putting the biscuit in the basket at 14:27 of the opening stanza. Helpers went to Guentzel and Lilleberg, and both teams went to the locker room after 20 minutes of play, with Tampa Bay holding a slim 1-0 advantage. After a scoreless middle period, Tampa extended their lead to 2-0 just 39 seconds into the final 20 minutes. Defenseman Darren Radish posted his initial marker of the campaign, with assists going to Kucherov and Cirelli. The Lightning pushed that lead to 3-zip at 7:40 when Hedman on the power play blasted home a shot from the high slot with assists from Kucherov and Guentzel. The final tally of the evening for the Bolts never crossed the goal line. You're going, what? Okay, here's what happened. Cirelli was credited with a goal at 19:48 when a Devils player threw his stick at number 71, who was heading toward an empty net with the puck. Assists went to Hagel and Hedman, making the final arithmetic 4-0. But the real story of the contest was number 88. After posting his 300th victory Thursday, the Big Cat is now 8-5-1, and he made number 301 a clean sheet, stopping all 29 New Jersey shots on goal. The final game of the segment. Lightning 3, Penguins 2. Tampa Bay comes all the way back from being down 2-0 after 40 minutes of play to knock the contest and win in overtime 3-2 over Pittsburgh Tuesday at PPG Paints Arena. The Bolts improved to 10-6-1, and that adds up to 21 points. The Pens fell to 7-10-4, and that equates to 18 points. For the first time in the last 11 contests, the Lightnings did not score first. The Penguins took a 1-0 lead at 12:05 of the opening period. Pittsburgh extended that advantage at 13:05 of the middle stanza, and both teams went to the locker room with the Pens up 2-0 with 20 minutes of hockey to play. And that final 20 minutes belonged to the Bolts. The visitors cut the lead to 2-1 at 5:41. Forward Braden Point, returning to the lineup after missing the last two tilts with a lower body injury, lit the lamp, with McDonough and Radish providing the assist. Tampa Bay pulled even at 12:49 when Cirelli put the biscuit in the basket, with Hedman and Radish being credited with the helpers. Both goalies took over from then and preserved the tie, forcing overtime. Point ended the contest at 3:58 of extra time. Defenseman J.J. Mosier and forward Connor Geeky recorded the assist, and the Lightning notched at least a point in 4 consecutive games now. Number 88, now 9-5-1, stopped 17 of 19 shots and recorded the win, and that's his 3rd consecutive victory. Let's get to my analysis. First, Tampa Bay defeated the 2 best teams in the National Hockey League in Winnipeg and New Jersey after losing 4 straight games. Second, the Bolts' streak of having scored first in the last 10 games was broken in Pittsburgh, but the Lightning erased a 2-goal deficit to claim the triumph in overtime. And finally, over these 3 games, Vasilevsky has been unconscious. He's allowed just 3 goals, and that equates to a save percentage of .968 and a 0.98 goals against average. Leo Haggerty, Half Sports. That's what's happening on the ice. Now, tomorrow, we get back to another one. The Lightning head to Columbus to play the Blue Jackets. Book it, Dano.